This tastes great, Julie.
It's nice to have you and Hamburger Helper in the kitchen.
There's a part of the 70s that few remember. Not disco, not bell-bottoms, but the peculiar dishes that once dominated American dinner tables. These flavors once offered a sense of luxury and novelty, but then gradually faded away, leaving behind a feeling of nostalgia for those who tasted them. Do you still remember the rich taste of Watergate Salad or the shrimp cocktail that was once considered the epitome of luxury at the time? Join me as we lift the veil of the past and discover 20 forgotten foods from the 70s that are too good to forget. Frog legs, a dish once symbolizing elegance and sophistication, were warmly embraced in French and Southern American kitchens throughout the 70s. Many of us might still recall dinner parties and upscale restaurants of that era, where this unique dish frequently made waves, offering a touch of approachable luxury to diners. These slender frog legs, after being carefully cleaned and richly seasoned, were coated in a thin layer of flour before being fried or pan-seared in hot oil until golden brown. The experience of enjoying a crispy exterior and tender, sweet meat within was truly unforgettable. Surprisingly, despite their refined appearance, frog legs were quite affordable, only about $1 to $2 per pound, making them an appealing option for many families wanting to add something special to their meal without excessive cost. However, as tastes gradually shifted and environmental concerns grew, the popularity of frog legs significantly declined. Today, while you can still find them in some places, their widespread presence on mainstream menus is no longer what it once was, leading many to reminisce about the golden age of this dish.
That last egg's looking real good. Maybe you will have room for just one more.
Deviled eggs, a simple yet incredibly delightful appetizer, rose to prominence and widespread popularity in the 1970s, becoming a familiar choice for every gathering. Who could forget the sight of platters piled high with deviled eggs appearing at family parties, picnics, or casual potlucks? They were not just food, but also a symbol of joyful, cozy moments with family and friends. To make this dish, hard-boiled eggs were carefully cut in half. Then the yolks were removed and mixed thoroughly with mayonnaise, mustard, and a touch of seasoning to create a creamy and rich filling. This flavorful mixture was skillfully returned to the egg whites, creating an appealing contrast between the rich filling and the refreshing whites. This was also a very economical option, with basic ingredients like eggs, mayonnaise, and mustard all readily available and affordable. Whether homemade or purchased at a restaurant, the cost typically ranged from $1 to $3, making it an ideal appetizer for any home. Deviled eggs have proven their enduring appeal by still standing the test of time, and to this day, they remain a beloved classic appetizer, continuing to be a familiar sight at parties and family gatherings. Have you ever tried these deviled eggs before? Comment your reaction below. The sweet and sour chicken dish, with its wonderful combination of sweet and sour flavors, satisfied countless sweet and savory cravings in the 70s. This was a dish that offered a familiar and appealing sensation, becoming a favorite choice for family meals and intimate gatherings. Tender, bite-sized pieces of chicken were combined with the tangy taste of pineapple and the crisp sweetness of bell peppers, all covered in a characteristic sweet and sour sauce, creating a captivating symphony of flavors. Chefs typically stir-fried the chicken in a hot pan, then added pineapple, bell peppers, and a mixture of special sauces to create that rich, unforgettable flavor. This was not only a delicious dish, but also quite economical, helping families satisfy their cravings without emptying their wallets, costing only about $2 to $3 per plate. Although 1970s dishes have gradually receded to make way for newer culinary trends, sweet and sour chicken has not completely disappeared. Instead, it has undergone adaptations, finding a cozy spot in the archives of classic recipes and nostalgic menus, sometimes reinterpreted with a modern twist, still retaining its unique charm. Do you remember Tab Cola, the pioneering diet soda introduced in the 1970s? It quickly became the top choice for those wanting to reduce sugar intake while still enjoying the refreshing taste of soda. Tab Cola was not just a refreshing drink, but also a symbol of the emerging health-conscious lifestyle, being one of the earliest options in the diet soda sector. This product was specially formulated with artificial sweeteners, with key ingredients including carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, natural flavors, and artificial sweeteners like saccharin. Its special appeal lay in providing a sugar-free alternative without losing the enjoyment of a carbonated drink, making it easier for many to maintain their diets. In terms of cost, Tab Cola was relatively affordable, costing only about 10 cents per can, making it an accessible option for many soda enthusiasts of the time. However, as diet trends evolved and new competitors with more appealing options entered the market, Tab faced a decline in popularity. Unfortunately, Tab Cola is no longer widely sold today, and in 2020, the Coca-Cola Company officially announced the discontinuation of Tab, making it a sweet memory that has receded into the past. If Tab Cola left diet enthusiasts nostalgic, there was a peculiar cake that captivated many with a penchant for creative bakes. In the 70s, the peculiar Harvey Wallbanger cake, imbued with the distinctive flavor of the eponymous Harvey Wallbanger cocktail, captivated countless palates and became a beloved dessert at parties and gatherings. The special recipe refreshed the cake batter by adding Galliano liqueur, offering a unique, sweet herbal flavor, along with a touch of fresh orange juice for a light tartness. This combination created a cake with a complex and unforgettable flavor, making every slice a delightful culinary surprise. Baking this sophisticated cake was like creating a culinary masterpiece at home, and the cost was quite reasonable due to the availability of ingredients, costing only about $1.50 to $2 for each box of cake mix. As time passed, culinary trends shifted, and Harvey Wallbanger cake gradually receded, making way for newer, more novel desserts. Although it may no longer be as central as it once was, some nostalgic bakers still keep the recipe and occasionally make it to relive old flavors. Sometimes this cake even makes a surprising comeback at themed parties as a way to revive beautiful memories of the past. Rumaki was a savory appetizer from the 1970s, a compact dish that subtly combined sweet and savory flavors. In the 70s, Rumaki quickly became a trendy appetizer, indispensable at parties and social gatherings, always drawing attention upon its appearance. This unique appetizer typically consisted of crispy water chestnuts and tender chicken livers skillfully wrapped in savory bacon slices, then skewered and baked or broiled to golden perfection. The combination of crispy bacon, smooth chicken liver, and crunchy water chestnuts created a unique, unexpected flavor and textural experience, making it hard for diners to forget. Making Rumaki at home was very cost-effective, with relatively affordable and easy-to-find ingredients. If enjoyed at a restaurant, the cost usually ranged from $2 to $4, a reasonable price for an elaborate appetizer. Although the popularity of specific appetizers has changed over time, Rumaki still holds its place as a nostalgic favorite for those who fondly remember its special flavor and the sense of luxury it brought to parties of yesteryear. Quiche Lorraine, an elegant dish exuding the characteristic sophistication of French cuisine, became a phenomenon at dinner parties in the 1970s. This savory tart was not just a culinary choice, but also considered a fashionable option for hosting parties, and making a Quiche Lorraine at home was seen as a noteworthy culinary achievement, showcasing the host's talent and skill. The quiche featured a rich and creamy filling made from fresh eggs, heavy cream, aromatic cheese, and crispy bacon bits or savory ham, all nestled in a buttery, tender pie crust, creating a perfect harmony. The name Quiche Lorraine itself added a touch of mystery and sophistication to the culinary scene, making it more appealing to diners. The cost to make a Quiche Lorraine at home typically ranged from $3 to $5, a price suitable for the cost of premium items in that era. As years passed, Quiche Lorraine experienced a decline in popularity, giving way to new culinary trends. However, it has not completely disappeared and can still be found on some menus today, often in nostalgic or retro-themed restaurants, where lovers of old-fashioned cuisine can rediscover familiar flavors. In the 70s, no dessert was more intriguing than Watergate Salad, rich, sweet, and notable for its peculiar green color. This playful dish not only impressed with its unique flavor, but also with its whimsical name, tied to the famous political scandal of the era, making it the center of every conversation. The main ingredients of Watergate Salad are canned crushed pineapple, pistachio pudding mix, giving it its characteristic green color, soft mini marshmallows, and whipped cream. This combination created a light, fluffy texture with a uniquely sweet and subtly tart flavor. This salad quickly became an essential dish at potlucks and family gatherings, bringing a splash of color and fun to any table. Making this dish at home was incredibly easy and economical, as all ingredients were readily available and affordable. Even when store-bought, a platter of salad typically cost only around $3 to $5. Watergate Salad persists as a beloved and deeply nostalgic dish, continuing to appear on tables during special occasions as a sweet reminder of a colorful past and cozy gatherings. Shrimp cocktail, the stylish appetizer that energized 70s dinner parties, brought a lively atmosphere and a taste of sophistication. Many might still recall the feeling of enjoying fresh pink shrimp with its characteristic sauce, feeling as if they were touching a symbol of luxury of that time. The preparation of this dish was truly simple, yet incredibly effective. Small shrimp were gently boiled until they turned an appealing pink, then served cold. The true star of the dish was the rich cocktail sauce, made from ketchup, pungent horseradish, fresh lemon juice, creamy mayonnaise, and a hint of cayenne pepper to create an unforgettable burst of flavor. What was special was that in the 70s, this luxurious dish was not expensive at all, costing only about $1.50 per serving, allowing many families to enjoy exquisite flavors without worrying about the cost. However, new culinary trends gradually captured attention, pushing shrimp cocktail to the background. Although it may no longer top luxurious menus today, shrimp cocktail has not entirely disappeared. It is still found and served in some retro diners and nostalgic events, preserving a small corner of 70s culinary memories. Fondue Bourguignonne was a delicious dish from the 1970s that brought a unique, shared, and interactive dining experience to the table. In the 70s, this oil fondue captured the spirit of social gatherings and dinner parties, creating a fun and engaging atmosphere as people dipped and cooked their own pieces of meat. The feeling of gathering around a bubbling pot, laughing and enjoying food prepared by oneself was truly an unforgettable memory. This dish involved cooking small pieces of meat, typically tender beef, in hot oil until done. The meat was often accompanied by a variety of dipping sauces, from garlic butter sauce, honey mustard sauce, to creamy mushroom sauce, allowing diners to customize the flavors to their own liking. This freedom and interaction were the unique points that made Fondue Bourguignonne so appealing. The cost of preparing this dish at home was generally affordable, fitting the economic context of the time. Although it may no longer be as central as it was in the vibrant disco era, you can still find Fondue Bourguignonne in nostalgic corners or specialty restaurants, where those who love old flavors can rediscover it. Some culinary adventurers even bring it back for themed parties as a way to recreate the lively atmosphere of the 70s. Do you remember any particular dishes from the list above? Please share your memories in the comments below. Hamburger Helper, a culinary gem of the 1970s, was truly a kitchen superhero for busy homemakers. It was created to rescue home cooks, especially mothers facing situations with not much meat to prepare meals. One could say Hamburger Helper brought familiar flavors like cheeseburger, beef stroganoff, and chili back to kitchens with ease, transforming ordinary meals into a delicious adventure without too much effort. The magic of Hamburger Helper lay in its astonishing simplicity. Just add the Helper mix packet to ground beef and pasta, and in an instant, dinner was ready. The ingredients were very basic, including pasta, spices, and an exciting seasoning packet. The biggest appeal of this product was its affordability. In the 1970s, a box of Hamburger Helper cost about 50 cents, making it an incredibly budget-friendly meal option. Families loved it not only because it was easy on the wallet, but also because it saved significant time in meal preparation. As time passed, Hamburger Helper maintained its central position in families, evolving with new flavors to meet diverse tastes. Although it may no longer be as glamorous as it once was, it remains a familiar item found on grocery shelves, testifying to the enduring nature of a convenient meal solution. Cheese balls, a party favorite in the 1970s, were compact snacks that delivered a burst of rich cheese flavor to social gatherings. They quickly became synonymous with festive occasions and potlucks, each little cheese ball an indispensable highlight on the party table. Many might still remember the feeling of enjoying those rich cheese balls, a flavor associated with childhood and joyful moments. These cheese balls were often made from creamy soft cheese, aromatic shredded cheddar, and various seasonings, all rolled into pretty spherical shapes and coated with a layer of chopped nuts or fragrant herbs. The result was a dish that was not only delicious, but also had a unique texture, soft and smooth inside, yet crispy outside. Making them at home was simple and cost-effective, with budget-friendly ingredients easily found at any grocery store. The cost of store-bought cheese balls typically ranged from $2 to $5, a reasonable price for an appealing appetizer. Although culinary trends have evolved and changed, cheese balls remain a beloved retro appetizer, occasionally appearing at gatherings as a delightful reminder of the past and cozy parties of yesteryear. In the vibrant 1970s, carrot cake became an extremely trendy dessert. Many might still feel the irresistible charm of the wonderful combination of moistness, sweet flavor of the cake, and the rich, smooth cream cheese frosting on top. Carrot cake was like a true party in the mouth, and what was even more special was that people thought it was somewhat healthier than other cakes, a cake that tricked you into feeling good about your choice. Making this fashionable dessert was truly easy. Fresh carrots were grated and mixed into the batter, not only adding moisture, but also bringing a warm, appealing orange color. Then, the cream cheese frosting was the true star of the cake. Perfectly sweet, with a light tang and incredibly smooth, covering the cake like a work of art. In terms of cost, carrot cake was not expensive at all. Back then, you could buy a slice of cake for about 50 cents, a great price for a delicious and popular dessert. But as time passed, carrot cake gradually receded a bit. Newer, more unique desserts captured attention, and public tastes also changed significantly. Nevertheless, the flavor of carrot cake remains a fond memory in the hearts of many. The cozy and hearty beef stroganoff quickly found its place in many 1970s kitchens, becoming popular for both family dinners and entertaining guests. This was a dish that offered warmth, satisfaction, and comfort, becoming a familiar choice for those seeking a meal that was both delicious and easy to prepare. This classic recipe typically featured tender, thinly sliced strips of beef, cooked in a rich, creamy mushroom and sour cream sauce. The robust flavor of the beef blended with the richness of the cream and the aroma of mushrooms to create an irresistible, harmonious whole. This dish was often served over soft egg noodles or fragrant white rice, helping to absorb the full flavor of the sauce. Making beef stroganoff at home was relatively affordable, using simple and easy-to-find ingredients. For those wanting to save more time, the cost of pre-made stroganoff mixes or instant versions varied, but usually cost between $3 and $6. Today, beef stroganoff has stood the test of time, remaining a beloved comfort food and frequently appearing on dinner tables. It is a versatile dish, easily adaptable in many ways to suit individual tastes, and continues to embody the hearty and flavorful essence of 1970s cuisine. Ambrosia Salad, a sweet and colorful concoction, continued its popularity from the 1960s into the 1970s. This dish was not just an ordinary salad, but also a symbol of family gatherings and special occasions. Many might still remember times when families prepared this salad together for get-togethers and potlucks, creating warm and joyful memories. Ambrosia Salad was made from fresh and easy-to-find ingredients, including colorful canned fruits, fragrant shredded coconut, soft mini marshmallows, and rich whipped cream. This combination created a sweet, fresh flavor and an exciting texture, making every bite a surprise. The ingredients for this dish were simple and affordable, with canned fruit, shredded coconut, and marshmallows being everyday staples in many families' pantries. In the 1970s, making Ambrosia Salad was very inexpensive, often costing $3 to $7, making it an economical and popular choice for gatherings. However, Ambrosia Salad gradually faded from the culinary stage as time passed, perhaps overshadowed by more rapidly evolving food trends. Although it's not as common today, some families still keep and include this forgotten gem in their recipe archives, bringing the flavors of the past to the present. Eggs Benedict, a brunch phenomenon of the 1970s, quickly became a beloved breakfast dish and a symbol of leisure and sophistication. This dish captured the essence of a slow, relaxed breakfast, bringing a sense of luxury to weekends. To prepare this dish, chefs would toast English muffins until golden brown, then layer them with savory ham or crispy bacon. The main highlight was perfectly poached eggs, with rich, runny yolks, and finally, a layer of rich golden hollandaise sauce poured over the top. The secret to a great eggs Benedict truly lies in this hollandaise sauce itself, with a perfect balance of richness, tang, and smoothness. The cost of eggs Benedict varied but was often considered a special dish due to premium ingredients and elaborate preparation. Prices typically ranged from $2 to $3 at restaurants. Over the years, Eggs Benedict has persisted as a classic brunch dish, maintaining its popularity in various forms. Today, you can still find it on menus worldwide, with chefs adding creative twists to the traditional recipe to offer fresh experiences. In the 1970s, taco salad emerged as a delicious reflection of the growing fascination with Mexican flavors. This dish quickly became a fresh and exciting option on dinner tables, bringing a breath of international cuisine to American family meals. The preparation of this dish involved a simple yet flavorful combination: seasoned ground beef, crisp fresh lettuce, juicy diced tomatoes, rich shredded cheese, and crunchy tortilla chips, all blended together to create a colorful and appealing salad. What made taco salad even more special was its unique presentation, often served in a crispy fried tortilla bowl. This edible bowl not only added an interesting texture to each bite, but also created a distinct style. The cost of ingredients for taco salad was relatively affordable, making it a popular and economical choice for families and gatherings. Prices varied, but typically ranged from $2 to $4. Taco salad has become a timeless classic, evolving with diverse variations and maintaining its popularity to this day, testifying to the enduring appeal of Mexican cuisine in American hearts. Among these nostalgic dishes, which one evoked the most memories for you? Zucchini bread was a special highlight in the health food movement of the 1970s. This bread successfully transformed the humble zucchini into a delicious and nutritious sweet treat, embraced by many. Many might still remember how this bread offered a creative solution to use up excess garden zucchini, turning them into an appealing dish. This healthy bread featured grated zucchini as a main ingredient, not only creating a moist and tender dish, but also delivering a full, unique flavor. Often, crunchy nuts or sweet chocolate chips would be added to the mixture to enhance flavor and texture, making each slice richer. Zucchini bread became popular as a nutritious alternative to traditional desserts, attracting those who wanted to eat healthier without giving up the joy of sweets. Making it at home was very cost-effective with relatively affordable and easy-to-find ingredients. The price for a homemade loaf of zucchini bread typically ranged from $1 to $2. Today, zucchini bread remains a beloved and enduring part of cuisine, having stood the test of time and is a popular homemade dish in many families, especially during zucchini harvest season. Chicken Kiev was a culinary gem from the 1970s, perfectly combining convenience with sophisticated flavor, clearly demonstrating the era's trend for eating that was both practical and elegant. This dish was not only delicious but also visually appealing, creating a sense of luxury for any meal. This dish featured chicken breast delicately breaded and fried until golden and crispy. When cut, it would reveal a hidden treasure inside, a rich, fragrant garlic butter filling that oozed out, creating a delightful surprise. The crispy exterior and the explosion of savory garlic butter within made it a delicious and appealing dish, making it hard for diners to forget this unique flavor. Although chicken Kiev was often considered a luxurious dish, making it at home with simple ingredients was relatively affordable. The cost for chicken Kiev at restaurants typically ranged from $3 to $5, a reasonable price for a dish with an elaborate appearance. Although the popularity of specific dishes may change, chicken Kiev still holds its place in culinary history, occasionally resurfacing as a beloved nostalgic dish, reminiscing about a stylish culinary era. Swedish meatballs are a delicious relic from the culinary scene of the 1970s. Once confined to the menus of IKEA stores, this dish quickly gained fame beyond interior design, becoming a popular choice for parties or family dinners throughout the 1970s. Many might still recall enjoying these tender meatballs, a flavor that was both novel and familiar. These meatballs, typically made from a mixture of ground meats like beef and pork, were richly seasoned and then served in a creamy, fragrant sauce. Today, they are often served with sweet and tart lingonberry jam to complement the savory flavor of the meat, creating a perfect balance. In the 1970s, Swedish meatballs were a budget-friendly option with relatively low-cost ingredients. The price for a serving of Swedish meatballs at restaurants or for preparing at home ranged from $2 to $4, making it an appealing and economical meal. Today, Swedish meatballs have transcended their humble beginnings, becoming a staple in many households and an enduring beloved dish, proving the lasting appeal of this classic flavor. We just took a nostalgic culinary journey together, didn't we? From stylish appetizers like shrimp cocktail to unique desserts like Watergate Salad or cozy family meals with beef stroganoff, 70s cuisine has left a deep mark on the memories of many generations. Although some dishes have given way to new trends, their flavors and the stories behind them remain a valuable part of our culinary heritage. These dishes not only nourish the body, but also feed the soul, recalling beautiful memories of youth and warm family gatherings. If this video brought back fond memories and made you smile, please hit like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to explore more nostalgic stories together. Thank you for joining us.